Hey, everybody.
Hello.
Hey, happy Saturday.
Good morning.
Wow. Bobby D, I can't believe we're in the last Saturday of the month.
That's true. And your birthday is over.
Yeah. That was
Sort
really
of.
good. Yeah, we'll talk about that just briefly, but we're here Saturday morning, the last Saturday of August. This is the TLC podcast version of the CCI radio show.
That is correct.
And when does that start, Bobby D?
Now.
Yep. Here we are.
Here we are.
And it's Saturday morning.
Yes. I thought I'd glitter it up a little bit.
Oh, don't you look cute? Well, not that you never look cute and stuff. Don't you look sparkly?
Yes.
Yeah, and cute
Yes.
and beautiful and gorgeous.
Yes.
All of that, huh?
Yes.
Well, that's true
Yes.
because it is.
Yes.
So, episode number 4 of the TLC podcast version of the CCI radio show. Thank you so much for tuning in and spending a little bit of your Saturday morning with us
That is correct.
as we cut up and do some crazy things. But on the seriousness, and this is a little bit more serious,
That's true.
than the CCR radio show. But I do want to take the time to thank each and every one of you who took time out of your busy schedules last week to, and actually part of this past week, to wish me a very happy birthday. It was really enjoyable, and you did it up right.
I
Bobby,
tried to.
yeah, Bobby D, man, she did it up right. She took me to two of my favorite spots. I should
Sam
say our
C is
favorite
very
spots.
spoiled.
Yes, I am.
He gets everything he wants.
Well, yeah, and
always.
I enjoyed every moment of it. I enjoyed the melting pot, all that chocolate and all that cheese. Oh man, that was just so great. Yeah, even cooking in a little skillet, the little cast iron skillet, that was really fun. We haven't done that in so long.
Well, I got that good picture of you staring at me cooking the food.
Yeah, yeah, that was funny, but that was enjoyable. And then the next day with our family,
That's
we had a
true.
chance to go to Aladdin's eatery, and we ate some more. And they were just so amazed of how the food just kept coming. So
That's
much food
true.
did you order? That's what
But
they kept saying.
We didn't know how much to order.
Yeah.
We ordered for 10, even though we didn't have 10.
Mm-hmm.
But still,
Hey, but it worked out.
worked out. And then this past Thursday,
Yes. Yeah, we went to a restaurant right literally probably about a couple minutes away from us called Alta Via. It was a nice Italian
Yep.
restaurant. And that's funny. Me, you, and our friend Melissa, we all, and Melissa's birthday coming up.
is Monday.
coming up. So happy early birthday
Happy
to
early birthday.
Melissa. And we had a lot of fun at that restaurant the other night. And it's
Beans
funny.
and greens were terrific.
I knew you were going to say that. I knew you were going to start off with the beans and greens. Yeah, the beans and greens were very good, but
They weren't as good as the ones I make, I have to say. I keep saying that. Whatever they put in it, it's
Man.
fabulous.
it was the bomb. Even that summer greens that I got.
Oh,
it
that
was
you
really
had.
nice. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it was really nice. And it's funny. We all got the same entree.
That's true.
We all had. It was a twist on fettuccine, and it had some lemon flavor, crab meat, spinach leaves, I think almonds, shredded cheese, like
very
shredded
little.
cheese. Yeah, very little shredded cheese, but it was so good.
And it was in a lemon sauce.
Yeah, and the lemon sauce. Yeah,
So everything we seemed to have that night was lemon.
even that lemon drink.
The lemony drink that was supposed to be
Yeah,
lavender. That's the only thing that I would suggest to change a little bit. Maybe add a little more lavender into that, because then we shouldn't have had that fettuccine with the lemon sauce.
Right.
And then they gave us little candies afterwards, and Sam ended up with the lemon one.
Yeah.
So you're probably about over lemon, aren't you?
Yeah, and you know those
I
little mints or whatever they gave us at the end.
Mm-hmm.
I think the lemon one.
I told you folks, he doesn't listen to me. Didn't I just say that?
Well,
he just didn't listen.
But
I wonder what he hears whenever I talk, and then he says the same thing later. I don't know. I don't know. I wonder. What did you hear me saying?
You heard me. Well, yeah. Well, yeah.
See, he wasn't listening to me.
Yeah. Well,
He wasn't.
hey, I was just enjoying every moment of it, folks. So
Did I just say, at the end of the dinner, they gave us candies, and he chose the lemon one.
well, no one
And
else
then
was
he
going to
turned
choose it.
around and said that he was.
Yeah, no one else was going to choose it.
But he didn't hear me say that. Just a second before he said it. I don't know why he didn't hear it. I'm speaking a different language.
I'm sorry, dear.
I don't know.
See, we have a lot of fun here on the TLC podcast. So we just, again, thank you so much for joining us and for all of your birthday shout outs to me. Thank you, thank you, thank you very much. Yes. And especially you there. Thank you for making it all possible. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I appreciate you.
I appreciate you.
Well, we're here for you guys again on this Saturday. So if you want to know, we do have a letter.
Yes.
That came in. Another very interesting letter.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully we can help this person. We can give them some tips, or help them the best way that we can.
Let's hope so.
So
okay.
It starts off like this. I think you guys will be really interested in this. It says, "Hi, how are you? I hope that you both are well. I hope you can help me work through this problem I am having. Mm-hmm. I have a problem with a coworker at work. It seems to be a race/religious issue. They use certain slang phrases around me. Some of them I feel is racist. I am a very religious person of Hindu religion. I don't know what to do about this. Thank you for listening." That's really straight and to the point, isn't it?
It's very straight and to the point.
Well, when you come across a situation like that, I know that nobody wants to do this, but especially at work, you definitely want to go report that to your manager. You also can go to HR.
Yep.
Because those are two places.
Yeah,
you can go to either one of those two places because things like that companies don't tolerate.
That's right.
And you shouldn't feel like you have to put up with it either because, you're trying to do your job and someone is messing with you.
Hindering from doing it.
Right.
From doing it. Well, the person doesn't really say whether it's hindering their work. However, since you did bring it to us and said it was a problem, then we are going to assume that it is hindering your work.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And, the fact that it's a race and religious issue now, sadly, there's a lot of race issues that's still in this country. And we all know that it's, even though we may not see it a lot, what we have lately.
Yep.
But for many years, it's been kind of swept under the rug.
Right. It was still there.
Mm-hmm. Swept under, but still.
Always there. And unfortunately, it will always be there. It's not going to change. However, as Sam said, in whatever type of work you may do, I'm sure you have a supervisor and an HR department. Go straight to them.
Yes.
That's it.
Yes. And, it's funny because, a lot of companies, they have these, I'm sorry.
That was me.
Yeah. A lot of companies have these courses that they give for workplace harassment.
Mm-hmm.
And actually, a lot of these companies, even mine, believe it or not, you have to do that once or twice a year.
Oh,
mm-hmm.
Very good.
So, I mean, it's kind of like a certification, but it's like, hey, we want you to be mindful because you have, you can, of course, when you report things like this, you can definitely remain anonymous. Well, if you go to, I mean, like I said, you can go straight to HR,
mm-hmm.
go to your manager. Yeah, they don't like to hear things like that.
That's right. And
Definitely.
I would, which I am, of course, already I'm a writer, I would log those incidents.
Mm-hmm.
And then you can go to your supervisor. I mean, I'm not saying wait, because obviously this must have been going on for a little while, but try to remember the dates and where you might have been in the situation on which these remarks were happening,
mm-hmm.
and definitely bring it to your manager.
Yeah. It really bothers me that things like that are still out in the world, and I don't know which one I'm more like upset with for this person, whether it's the race card or religious, because both of those could be really, really challenging. And saying what their faith is, it doesn't matter what your faith or religion is.
It shouldn't matter.
No, because it doesn't. The way I'm kind of gauging this here, they were saying slang phrases, so I don't know exactly what slang phrases they would be saying, but you can just imagine that they're talking about them in some shape or form, even if the person who's saying it doesn't think that it's hindering the other person, but it really is.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas the person just sounds like they're just kind of sitting there taking some of those. You never know. Maybe the person who's saying it could be a best friend of theirs.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Could be, who knows?
That's true.
I mean, I'm taking this like it's a best friend, maybe.
That's
or
saying these nasty things?
Mm-hmm. Maybe.
Really?
Maybe. You never know. Or maybe someone they thought there was their best friend.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I don't see that at all.
Well, that's.
I mean, but that's okay. That's all right.
That's my thought behind it.
That's okay. No, I just think that that's a person who doesn't understand the Hindu religion,
mm-hmm.
and because they don't understand it, they want to make fun. Oftentimes, people make fun of things they don't understand and things that they could be afraid of. So, because they don't understand the Hindu religion, now Sam and I don't try to act as we, know about. We know about the, we know about this religion.
We don't know
about that one. We know about this.
We will be the first to tell you.
Absolutely. Yeah. But it sounds like this person is afraid of or not willing to learn about the Hindu religion. That's the way I see it. And because they're unsure, maybe a little scared, they're saying these things. And it also sounds like they were kind of brought up that way. That's the way I hear it.
Mm-hmm.
We weren't brought up that way.
No.
We weren't brought up that way.
We were brought up to befriend anybody.
That's right.
And you and I have friends, and we've said this time and time again.
Mm-hmm.
We have friends of many religions, many cultures and races. So,
cultures.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Sexual orientation.
Yeah, it doesn't matter with us. If you're our friend, you're our friend.
If you're a good person, you're a good person, no matter what it is. So, if that's the case, we love you.
Yeah.
If that's the case, we just love you already. So,
it
doesn't matter what you look like, what you follow, what you believe. It's as long as you're good to us, we'll be good to you. That's the way it is. But unfortunately, there are not a lot of people out there, obviously, by the current state of the world. You can see that a lot of people feel like they have a leg up on others. So
they don't.
Right, technically they don't.
They don't.
But
nope.
They feel as if they do because things have been that way for a very long time. So now that this undercurrent of racism has been boiling, it's been covered up and boiling. Now it's bubbled over.
Mm-hmm.
It's bubbled over now. And now people are feeling like they can say whatever they want to. And it's not okay.
Mm-hmm.
So with that being said, please, please, please go to HR because you don't need that.
Yes.
You don't need that.
Yes. And again, that was a very another interesting letter.
And especially if you like this job.
Yeah.
If you like this job, or even if you don't like this job and you need this job, some situations like that. But even if you're not crazy about the job and need it, there's still it's still not okay.
It's not.
It's not okay. So you should be comfortable, even if you don't like the job. Because I don't know, it doesn't say how old the person is or what kind of job it is or what all is happening. But
it's just kind of straightforward about what they, well, we appreciate them taking the time to write to us.
Mm-hmm. However, we would like for you to reach back out to us and
let us know how you're doing.
Let us know how you're doing. Let us know how it's going. Let us know how your supervisor and HR respond to that, because we'd like to maybe give a praise report about, how it went. Because with racism, companies are supposed to look into that. And once they do, 9 chances out of 10, it'll go in your favor. It'll go in your favor.
Yeah, companies can't ignore things like that.
That's right. That's right.
Like I said, we talk about this all the time. So, yeah, hang in there. Thank you so much for sending that information in. And like Bobby D said, please keep in contact with us and let us know how you're doing. We would really like to see your progress here on this situation.
That's right. Absolutely. Absolutely. We do have another letter if you want to, unless you want to wait for next time. It's up to you.
Sure. Let's see. We'll see if we can find the second one here.
Okay. Let's see. We got letters coming from different places, so please forgive us. Okay. Because I saw one on another spot, so scroll.
It's coming.
That's okay. It's running slow. That's okay. However, while Sam C is looking for that letter, have you had the opportunity to check out? Whoa, let's see. Wait, there you go. The latest, the newest, the debut, the first Pandemic Press Media magazine.
It's awesome.
The lovely Summer Rae.
Shout out to Summer.
Doesn't she look gorgeous? She does. Perfect person to be. This light is getting right here. Wait, let me go right here.
There you go.
There we go. That's better. She was the perfect choice for our debut magazine, especially in the summer. And she is a Pittsburgh native. She's got music all over the world. Please check her out. She is Summer Rae, SUMMARAE.
Yep.
I always try to make sure I get the letters in the right order.
And I'll tell you what, she was so excited to be, and we were just so happy to have her.
Yes.
In the magazine and for the interview.
So happy she accepted to be our cover story.
Yes, and you can tell everybody where they can get the magazine.
Lulu.com.
All right. Yep. And make sure you get this one. It's still hot.
It's still hot.
It's still summer.
It is still summer. It is. And not only that, you can get it on Lulu.com, but you can actually get it anywhere your favorite books or ebooks are sold.
Yep.
So it should be on, actually, Google that. Google the magazine. I do believe that I saw that it was available on Amazon as well. So if you are an Amazon purchaser like we are, if you have Amazon Prime, I do believe that you can get. Oh yes, and you could also get it at Walmart,
Better Books, Better World
Books.
eBay.
Through us, of course. Oh, eBay has it now too.
Discover Books.
I'm pretty sure you can. I think I was on Amazon. I'm always on Amazon. I should be ashamed of myself, but I was on Amazon, and I do believe that Amazon has it as well. So if you are a Prime customer, I'm not really sure if you might be able to get a discount or something.
You said Amazon?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, go to. Oh, look, yeah, okay.
Let's see.
Just go straight to Amazon, but don't log in. I do believe that it is. Yeah, there you go. And just type. There you go.
We'll see if we find it there.
I thought it should be there. I could be wrong, but I believe it's also at Barnes and Nobles, but it is global. It is global. So, yep.
There it is.
I told you, sir.
It's on Amazon.
So it is.
And for Prime members.
Oh.
I see it.
Okay, for Prime members. Excellent. So it is.
Look at that.
It's very nice. Very nice.
Yeah.
So I told you, I knew I saw it on there. I'm on Amazon enough. And we have Prime. So yes, absolutely. So yes, the beautiful, beautiful, beautiful summary. And you know what? Check this out. Like, is this gorgeous?
That is a gorgeous shot.
Gorgeous. Is that not to die for? Come on now. So, and you'll be able to find out about what she's doing and, all that good stuff. And make sure you Google her and follow her on all social media platforms.
Yep. Yep. Summer Rae would be happy to hear you say that. Well, that gave me plenty of time. I do have the next TLC letter pulled up here.
Very good, sir.
Let's see. Yep, there it is.
Okay.
It says, Dear Sam C. and Bobby D.
Okay.
I was hoping that you can help me with this problem. I've noticed that people are jealous of me. Seriously. I'm not making this up. They are really jealous of me.
Oh boy.
I just live my life as I see fit. And those around me act, in capital letters, like they are happy for me and my accomplishments. But I found out through other sources that I am being ostracized behind my back. I'm 35, dating a great guy, no kids, great job, and family. What should I do? I feel uncomfortable around some people because I know that they don't wish me well. Okay. Wow.
Yeah. Well, that's sad, actually. That's terrible. Well, first of all, we want to thank you for reaching out to us. And we're going to work through this problem and see if we could give you some good suggestions on how to deal with that.
Yeah. It seems, first of all, it seems like you have a really wonderful support system in your family. And, make sure you hold on to that. That's really, really important. And not people have that.
Yeah, not a lot of people have that.
Okay. So that's definitely a start. I was just reading that again.
Mm-hmm. And also, we're sorry, number one, that you have been going through this. We, again, on the letter, it doesn't say how long you've been going through this or what all the situations are or whatever, but, we're sorry. about that you're going through this. We understand what you're going through. Trust me.
We do.
Secondly, you should be very proud of your accomplishments. I don't know if you are a college graduate or if you have a master's degree, a doctorate. I don't know. However, no matter what it is, you are the one that could toot your own horn. No, others can toot your own horn too, but you would be the best person to toot your own horn. So there's nothing wrong with being proud of your accomplishments, because if you're not proud of yourself, then you're not going to show any confidence in yourself. So that's fine. You don't have to feel bad for being proud of yourself. You're not bragging. You're just, like you said, you're just living your life.
Being you. And, what we would like to ask the person who's, who you've been dealing with or just giving you the bad time, the information that you received, is it from a reliable source? Can you really trust that person? If so, what we would do is just suggest that you meet up with that person, check in with them, just to make sure they understood, what's said about you. Get a clearer understanding.
That's true, because maybe they didn't quite understand, back in the day. And I will be dating myself when I say this. We used to play this game when we were younger and maybe a little bit older, called telephone.
Oh no!
So do you remember telephone?
That's fun. Just like
so no. You would sit, and we actually sometimes even the teachers would have us play telephone. Actually, now that I said that, I think I might play telephone in my after school classes. But anyway, okay. I digress.
That's not
anyway
yourself.
That is right. But some of the the old stuff comes back and it works. So anyway, we would either sit in a straight line, depending on how many of us there were, or maybe in a circle, and then you might the teacher might whisper, something in my ear, like I don't know, red, yellow, green. Okay, so then I go to Sam, red, yellow, green. And then Sam, as quietly as I could. And then Sam would say to the next person, hopefully he heard what I said, would say red, yellow, green. And we'd see when it got to the last person, what did you hear? Oh, wait, before you say it, what did you hear? And they might not hear what, the teacher told me originally, red, yellow, green. I said red, yellow, green. He might have said red, yellow, green, but somewhere in the middle, it got messed up.
Right.
And then the last person might say, burn, fly, me. Like, what?
What
burn, fly, me?
What does that mean?
Where did that come from? So it's like, okay, Bobby, I told Bobby red, yellow, green. And I said, I told Sam red, yellow, green. Sam, what did you say to Sally? I said red, yellow, flee. And then Sally said, I thought Sam said red jersey tree. Then it gets all messed up. Wow. And maybe in saying all of that, maybe the source that you got it from, maybe they heard it wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe they heard it wrong. Just like that example. By the time it got around to the last person, red, yellow, green was red, fly, knee, or whatever I said, whatever it was. So
wow,
check with that source to make sure they were certain of their information, because a lot of things, as I just said, get lost in translation.
Mm-hmm.
And here you're upset about, these people are talking about me behind my back, and they're saying this, they're saying things, and now they're smiling in my face. Maybe they heard it wrong.
They could have.
And maybe they didn't get it from...
They heard it wrong.
Maybe they heard it wrong. And maybe they didn't get it from the right source. Maybe they didn't get it from a good source. Or maybe they got it from a person who probably or may not actually like you. Or maybe they are the ones that didn't like you and started that little rumor mill humming. The rumor mill is always busy. It's always busy. It's always on fire. I guess that's the best way to say it. It's always on fire. So check with them and make sure to find out, what exactly are people saying about me? I'm a grown up. You can tell me. I think the person said they were. Did they say they were 35? I thought. But again, with the rumor mill, I might be making that up about you being 35. I didn't exactly see the thing there, but I think.
Yep, 35.
35.
So you were right.
Okay, so 35. So
you're still young.
Yeah.
So you're young. I mean, you're still young, so you have a lot going on there,
and you've got a lot more time for people to start rumors about you.
Yes.
Unfortunately, that's the way people are.
Unfortunately.
Right. Especially when, now this is going to sound mean when I say it. I don't mean it to be mean, but I often say this to say it. When people that are doing all this talking and whatnot, how do you have all this time if you're busy? You don't. You don't. We can't spread rumor. We wouldn't do that anyway. We're not like that. But if we were like that, we don't have time to spread rumors about this. Like we went out with our friend Melissa the other day. We don't have time to spread rumors and do all this because we're booked. We're busy. I'm going to sound like, we watched this particular series, Basketball Wives, and Jennifer Williams would crack us up. I'm booked. I'm busy, or whatever. Whatever she was talking.
I could see why.
Hysterical, but she's right.
Yeah,
booked, busy. If you're booked and busy, you don't have time for that drama.
Yes,
you just don't have time for it. And it sounds like your friends aren't quite booked or busy enough.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm kind of curious also about what they do for a living. I'm curious about that.
Which means you got it going on and they don't.
That's what it sounds like to me. That's what it sounds like to me. But don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. 35, that's not old. People are always yapping. And one of the comedians that Sam C and I love to hear talk about having haters, Cat Williams.
Oh yes.
And he says, if you, how did he say it? If you have in the spring, I'm saying it verbatim. I'm sure I'm messing it up again with the telephone, but if you have I think if you have 5 haters in the spring, you better figure out how to have 10 by the summer. And if you don't have anyone to hate on, feel free to hate on me. So that's right. That's right.
Yes.
So if you got all these haters, maybe that's a good thing. You must be doing something right.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
I love it.
Absolutely.
I just love it. That's why we enjoy doing this podcast as well. And we want to thank the person for this letter.
Yes.
As well.
We're able to do 2 letters today.
Yeah. Also, make sure, keep us posted as well. We thank you again for writing in. And if you are watchers, viewers, if you know anybody that's or just anybody watching, if you're in need of any advice and don't know where to turn, reach out to us. We're here for you. Mm-hmm. You can email us at pandemicpm@gmail.com. And if you do that, just please include in the subject line TLC advice.
That's right.
And that way we can help you. We can give you what advice we can to help you.
That's right.
In any situation that you have.
That's right.
And that's our goal.
That is definitely the goal.
And, you know, when you're on just like I say on the CCI radio show, when you're on the CCI radio show, you're family. So, you know, when you come to the TLC podcast, you're TLC family.
That's right.
So
that's right.
And we're here for you.
So if you who wrote this letter can write back and maybe fill in a few of the blanks that we asked, that would be fantastic. We would love to give a praise report about how that went for you. We would love to find out how that went. And I certainly hope that the person whoever the person is that gave you that information, I hope that they were wrong about all this jealousy. But then again, maybe that's a good thing because you are doing something right.
Absolutely.
You're happy, you're healthy, you're young, you've got a great family and a great job and a great guy. So it's all good. It's all good. And there's a lot of people right now who are sad and depressed and lonely. Maybe they're looking at you like, I wish I had what they had.
See, you could be an inspiration to that person.
That's right. That's why we're doing all this. That's what's going on with all that hatred.
Yeah,
all that hate, you know.
Well, hopefully, you know, there should be no more hatred in the world, but we know that's not the case right now. But again, the letters, you know, thank you so much to those who sent those in. We appreciate it, and we do want to get that update whenever you're able to. You know, we'll keep praying for you and sending positive vibes your way as well.
That's right.
Speaking of tomorrow, you know, I hope you guys tune in tomorrow morning for Gospel Excellence with this one right here, Bobby D. You're going to be doing some great gospel music and praise.
I will.
Yeah. And the CCI radio show itself, Lord willing, returns Labor Day weekend. So next Saturday, that would be the, I'm going to say the 3rd of September.
Wait, 3rd.
If,
well, maybe.
I think it's the 3rd of September, you know, the first Saturday in September.
Possibly. Depends on what is happening with the family.
Yeah, possibly. But
could go on a quick break that week, maybe.
And return the week after.
That's right.
But other than that, anything else you wanted to talk about, Bobby?
No, that's it. I think this was a good one.
Yeah, well, you know, we haven't done the TLC podcast. I feel like it's been a minute.
Yeah, it might have been a minute.
Yeah, it was. But, you know, we came back and we're glad you guys tuned in. For those of you watching, we hope we were inspiration to you. And make sure that you follow us on our YouTube channel. Now, make sure you click, like, share, subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit that bell for show notifications or any notifications at all for any related content that might come up on our channel, because you don't want to miss out. And, you know, we do want to make sure that you tell your family and friends, skyrocket our numbers just a little bit.
That's right. Help us out. Get us up there.
Yeah, just every little bit helps.
That's right.
So
that's right. So thank you so much for tuning in today. We really hope that we were a help.
Absolutely. Well, you definitely were.
So there you go.
Bobby D, you want to close it out?
Thank you so much for joining us today. Follow us on all social media for updates and just to find out what we're doing. Please come back again real soon, because you never know what we might be doing. You never know. We have so much happening on this channel. You never know. We might come back later. We might come back yesterday. We might come back tomorrow. We might come back today. You never know.
That's the fun part about it.
That's right. I know we can't come back yesterday, but that's okay. I was just teasing, trying to see if you're paying attention. Did Sam C pay attention when I say that?
Yeah, I was staring at the screen.
Okay, just checking.
Yes, I was watching you.
Okay, just checking. But thank you so much for joining us. Yesterday's history, tomorrow's a mystery, today's a gift. That's why we call it the present. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you soon.